Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily Chit-chat. I'm Kate.
And I'm Gavin. This is where we sit down, slow things down a little, and just talk.
No lessons.
No pressure. Just real English, the way it sounds in everyday life.
Lately, I've been feeling this quiet awareness
What kind of awareness?
that the year is ending.
Not in a dramatic way.
No, more like noticing it in the background.
It doesn't arrive all at once.
It sneaks up on you.
One day you're busy, and the next day you realize.
There aren't many days left in this year. I didn't feel it when January ended,
Or February.
or even summer.
But December feels different.
Time feels strange at the end of the year.
It does.
Some moments feel very fast.
Others feel heavy. Do you ever feel like the year went quickly, but also a lot happened?
Yes, both at the same time.
That contradiction feels very end of year.
I think that's why people get quiet in December,
Or reflective.
even if they don't mean to.
You don't sit down and say, now I will reflect.
It just happens.
You notice small things,
Like how early it gets dark,
or how tired you feel in the evenings.
or how you're less interested in rushing.
The end of the year has a different pace.
Slower.
Even busy days feel slower somehow.
I've noticed I'm less interested in pushing myself right now.
Same,
Not because I'm giving up.
just because it feels unnecessary. The pressure eases a little.
Like the year is saying, you've done enough. There's also this feeling of things closing.
Yes,
Conversations, projects, phases.
even thoughts.
You don't always decide to end things.
They just reach a natural stop.
And that feels very December.
I think the end of the year makes people more honest.
In what way?
You stop pretending as much.
That's true. There's less energy for pretending.
Less energy for performance.
You show up more as you are.
I've noticed people speak more simply.
Yes.
Fewer big plans.
Fewer exaggerated stories. The language softens.
It does.
You hear people say things like, it's been a year.
Or, I'm ready for a break. Those sentences don't explain much.
But they don't need to.
Everyone understands.
I think December creates shared understanding,
We're all in the same moment.
even if our years were very different.
Some people had a good year,
Some had a hard one.
but the ending feels shared.
There's also this quiet question in the air.
Which one?
Where did the time go?
You don't ask it seriously,
It's more of a feeling.
like looking back without stopping.
I don't remember every month clearly.
Same.
Some parts feel blurred,
Some moments stand out.
but I don't want to list them.
Me neither.
Listing feels too neat.
The year didn't happen neatly.
Exactly. I think noticing the end of the year isn't about judging it.
Or ranking it.
It's just acknowledging it.
Saying, yes, this year existed.
And I existed in it.
That sounds simple.
But it's enough. There's something grounding about that,
About letting the year be what it was.
without correcting it.
The end of the year doesn't ask for answers.
Just awareness. I think that's why people feel emotional sometimes.
Even if they don't know why.
Endings do that.
They slow you down.
They pull your attention inward. And that's where we are right now.
At that quiet point.
Not looking back too closely.
Not looking forward yet.
Just noticing that something is ending.
And that's okay.
Let's stay here for a moment.
Yeah.
Because there's more to talk about.
You know, once you notice the year is ending, something else starts to happen.
Yeah.
You become aware that you're not exactly the same as you were at the beginning.
Not in a big dramatic way.
More like small shifts.
I don't think I changed my personality this year.
Me neither.
But I changed how I react to things.
That's a big change, actually.
At the beginning of the year, I took a lot of things personally.
Same.
A short message could affect my whole mood.
Or a small problem could feel much bigger than it was.
Somewhere along the way, that softened.
Not disappeared.
Just softened.
You don't grip things as tightly.
I think that's something a year does to you.
Time smooths the edges.
Experiences stack up
You realize you've handled similar things before.
and survived them.
So this one doesn't feel as threatening.
I also noticed I care less about explaining myself.
That's interesting.
Earlier this year, I felt the need to justify my choices.
To make sure people understood.
Now, I'm more comfortable saying less.
Letting things stand on their own.
If someone doesn't fully understand, that's okay.
That feels like something you grow into,
Yes.
not something you decide overnight.
There are also things I quietly stopped doing this year,
Without making a big announcement.
without even noticing at first.
Like what?
Pushing myself to keep up with everything.
Keeping up is exhausting.
Especially when you don't even know who you're keeping up with.
I stopped forcing conversations.
Oh, I feel that.
If something doesn't flow, I don't fight it anymore.
You let it be awkward?
Or short.
That's a big shift.
It saves a lot of energy.
This year taught me that not everything needs a reaction.
Yes.
Some things just pass through your life.
And you don't have to grab them.
Earlier in the year, I felt pressure to have opinions.
On everything.
Now, I'm more comfortable saying, I don't really have a strong opinion.
That's freeing. I think we also let go of some expectations this year.
Definitely.
Expectations about how fast things should happen.
Or how things should look by now. There's a quiet acceptance that some things take longer.
Or don't happen at all.
And that's not a failure.
I used to feel behind.
Me too.
This year, that feeling lost some power.
You stop racing an invisible clock. I also noticed that I'm more selective with my energy.
That's a good way to put it.
Not cold, not distant.
Just selective.
Some things don't get the same attention anymore.
Because they don't need it.
Or because they never really deserved it.
This year also changed how I think about effort.
How so?
I used to think effort meant pushing harder.
And now?
Now, effort sometimes means stopping.
Stopping can be the hardest thing.
Especially when you're used to doing.
I think that's something many adults learn slowly.
Effort isn't always visible.
Sometimes it's internal.
There's also a sense of letting go of urgency.
Yes.
Not everything feels urgent anymore.
And that changes your whole nervous system. Earlier this year, I felt like I had to respond quickly.
To messages, to requests.
Now, I give myself more time.
And nothing bad happens.
That's the surprising part.
I think the end of the year highlights these changes.
Because you can feel the contrast.
Between who you were and who you are now.
Not in a judgmental way.
More like recognition.
Oh, I don't do that anymore.
And there are things you don't want to carry forward.
Yes.
Not dramatically letting go.
Just quietly choosing not to bring them with you. Old worries,
Old habits.
old pressure,
You don't announce it.
you just stop feeding them.
That's how most real change happens.
Slowly, quietly.
The end of the year gives permission for that.
It does.
A natural pause.
You don't have to decide anything yet,
You're just noticing what feels heavy.
and what doesn't anymore.
That awareness matters.
Even if you don't act on it immediately. I think this part of the year is about releasing weight,
Not adding goals.
not planning 10 steps ahead.
Just acknowledging what you don't want to keep carrying.
And that's enough for now.
Let's stop here.
Yeah,
Because the next feeling is different.
it's lighter,
Not about the past anymore.
but not pressure-filled future either. After letting go of some things, there's usually a small pause.
A quiet space.
And inside that space, something else appears.
A kind of wanting.
Not a big desire.
Not ambition.
More like a gentle hope.
People often call that a fresh start.
but that phrase can feel heavy.
It sounds like work.
Yeah, when people say fresh start, it often comes with expectations.
Change your life.
Become better.
Fix everything.
But the feeling I notice at the end of the year is different.
How so?
It's quieter. It's not next year I will.
It's more like, next year I'd like things to feel lighter.
Exactly.
There is less excitement.
And more calm curiosity.
You're not trying to reinvent yourself.
I think many adults are tired of dramatic fresh starts.
I agree.
We've done them before.
New routines, new rules, new promises.
And most of them don't last. So this time, the desire feels smaller.
But more honest.
It's about atmosphere.
What do you mean by atmosphere?
How your days feel.
Not what they look like.
I don't imagine a perfect year.
Me neither.
I imagine fewer tense moments,
Less rushing.
fewer unnecessary worries.
More space between things.
This kind of fresh start doesn't need a date.
It doesn't need January 1st.
It's not waiting for permission.
It starts quietly.
In small choices, like choosing rest instead of pushing,
Or choosing honesty instead of politeness.
or choosing silence instead of filling the space.
That feels very different from resolutions.
Because resolutions are about control.
This is about alignment.
At the end of the year, I don't want more discipline.
I want more ease.
Exactly.
Ease doesn't mean doing nothing.
It means doing things with less resistance. I've noticed people feel guilty for wanting an easier year
Like ease means laziness.
or giving up,
But ease can be intentional.
and deeply productive in a quiet way. I think this kind of fresh start is about direction, not speed.
You don't need to run.
You just need to face the right way.
Sometimes the fresh start is emotional.
Yes.
You want to feel safer in your own life.
Or more at home in yourself,
That's a big one.
especially after a long year.
I don't want next year to be impressive.
I want it to be steady.
Sustainable.
That's not something you can measure.
But you can feel it.
I also think people are tired of becoming better versions of themselves.
That phrase feels exhausting.
Like you're never enough as you are.
This fresh start feels more like acceptance.
Yes.
I'm okay starting from here.
No shame about where here is.
No rush to escape it.
I think the end of the year gives permission for this softer approach.
Because everyone is tired.
And tired people don't want transformation
They want relief.
and kindness. That's why this fresh start doesn't come with rules.
No wake up at 5 a.m.
No change everything in 30 days.
Just small internal agreements.
Like listening a bit more to yourself. Or stopping sooner when something feels wrong.
Or not forcing motivation.
I like that this fresh start doesn't need to be shared.
You don't have to tell anyone.
You don't need accountability posts.
It's private.
And that makes it stronger. At this point in the year, I don't want to plan.
I want to sense.
I want to notice what feels right.
That's often how meaningful changes begin.
Not with excitement.
With quiet clarity.
And that clarity doesn't shout.
It whispers.
It says, maybe next year we do things a little differently.
Without explaining how.
And that's enough for now.
Because there's one more feeling left.
It's not about endings.
Or beginnings.
It's about looking ahead.
Without forcing the picture to be clear. When you finally look ahead, it doesn't feel sharp.
No.
It feels blurred.
Soft around the edges. I don't see a clear picture of next year.
Me neither.
And for once, that doesn't bother me.
I think we've been taught to want clarity.
Plans.
Timelines.
Clear direction.
But at the end of the year, clarity feels overrated. Yes,
I don't need to know exactly what's coming.
sometimes knowing too much creates pressure.
Or fear.
or disappointment before anything even happens,
Looking ahead gently means allowing uncertainty,
without trying to control it.
without labeling it as bad,
There's something honest about saying, I don't know yet.
and meaning it peacefully. I'm not avoiding the future.
I'm just not chasing it.
I think the end of the year invites a different kind of trust
Trust in what?
in your ability to respond.
Instead of predicting everything.
Exactly.
You trust that when things arrive, you'll handle them.
That feels more realistic.
And less stressful.
When I look ahead now, I don't ask, what will I achieve?
What do you ask?
How do I want to move through my days?
That's a very different question.
It doesn't demand an answer right away. I imagine ordinary days,
Not highlights.
mornings.
Evenings.
I think about how I want those moments to feel.
Calm.
Balanced.
Less rushed.
Looking ahead gently means respecting your current energy,
Not pretending you're limitless.
or endlessly motivated,
You don't promise more than you can give.
to yourself especially. I also notice that when I look ahead gently, comparison fades.
Because you're not racing anyone.
You're just walking your own pace.
That makes space for curiosity
Yes.
instead of anxiety.
Curiosity sounds like, I wonder what this year will bring.
Not, I hope I don't mess this up.
I think that's a big shift.
From fear to openness.
There's also permission to change your mind.
That's important.
Looking ahead gently means nothing is locked in,
You're allowed to adjust,
to rest,
to pause,
or to take opportunities when they appear.
without forcing them to appear.
I like that this way of looking ahead doesn't ask for confidence.
Just presence.
You don't need to feel ready,
You just need to be willing.
willing to meet what comes.
There's something kind about ending the year this way.
Kind to yourself.
Kind to the future version of you.
You're not handing them a heavy list.
You're giving them space.
I think that's the real gift of this moment.
Space to breathe.
Space to begin slowly.
When the year finally turns, nothing dramatic has to happen.
The world doesn't reset,
Life continues.
and you continue with it.
A little lighter.
If there's one thing I want to carry forward,
What is it?
this feeling of not needing to rush.
I like that.
Let the year arrive at its own speed,
And let yourself arrive too.
without pressure.
That feels like a good place to stop.
It does. Thanks for spending this time with us.
For sitting in this moment.
Between years,
We'll be back soon.
with another Daily Chit-chat.
See you next time.